Hi, my name is Becky and I'm a Scentsy consultant. I've been selling for almost 2 years now. And I just wanted to share with you my latest party haul that came in just today. And the first thing I want to talk about is the warmer of the month. There was actually two. This one here is the mini version and this is the plug-in. Very pretty. It is called Frosted Night. And this is the mini. Like I said, it's a glass warmer, so it does have the screw-on base. But it's just very pretty. Unfortunately, I don't have a strip to plug it in like a lot of the other consultants do. I don't have that quite set up yet. But very cute. My cousin ordered this from me, and I'll be giving that to her soon. And the full-size warmer is very pretty. I watched some videos on this before I bought it. I was kind of on the fence. I thought, oh, I don't know, like, do I need another warmer? But it'll look great on my fireplace mantle. One thing I wanted to point out, and as people were showing this on the video, I mean, I just noticed that was trees, but if you look a little closer, you'll notice there's some deer in there, which I thought is really cool. And what's great about this warmer is, it's just more of a winter scene, so you'll be able to leave it, up past Christmas and through the winter season. The texture is really pretty. It reminds me, because I live in Illinois, and we do get ice on the windshields of cars, and that's what it reminds me of, that real icy, it's really pretty, but yeah, if you have to scrape your car in the winter in Illinois, it's not fun. So, but anyway, but yeah, I love it. I cannot wait to try it. I might actually try it with some color bulbs, maybe a green one, just to see how it looks. But yeah, very pretty, lots of options. All right. I did also get some bars in my haul, and I printed out the scent descriptions just because, I mean, some of these bars have been around for a while, but I just don't know the scent notes off the top of my head. So I will kind of read those as we go. First one up is Silver Bells. This is one of my all-time favorites. I think people were worried that wasn't going to come back in the winter catalog this round, but I'm glad it did. It says, minty candy canes dance over warm and welcoming winter pear, all enveloped in a velvety blanket of caramel and vanilla sugar. I don't get pear out of this. It's just a very fresh, minty smell. A lot of, I mean, I am usually kind of a 1 cube person in the warmer, even if it's full size. I still use one. I mean, like, I'm in the room right now that's really big and spread out. So I have a couple of different warmers. Like, I have 2 different ones on my mantle. I have one behind me. I don't know if you can see it from behind that little tree there on a ledge. And then I have actually a plug-in over by the door. And I sometimes I tend to, melt different scents. Like, I'll put one of each of different scents in there, just because I like a variety, and I really kind of think about what scents I'm burning all together. And someday I might share, what I have going on in, the living room one day or the sunroom one day. But Silver Bells is good. I don't know how I really warm that. I just, like, a lot of times I'll just put that like in my hallway. So it just kind of envelopes the whole hallway, because I haven't really found one that I like to mix with that. I mean, when I say mix, I mean just using an alternate warmers. I don't mean mixing in the same pot. Next one up is Snowberry. This is also one of my favorites. I had predicted that to come back in the catalog just on a whim, and I'm so glad it did, because I will be clubbing this at the end of the season. We have seen this come and go before. It's listed as luscious blend of loganberry, strawberry, peppermint, and zesty cinnamon. I don't get strawberry out of this. This is also a very fresh smell. I would say, yeah, I don't get any mint. I don't get the peppermint either, really. I suppose when it's going and all those scents are, blended together, that you probably get that. I also don't get a lot of cinnamon. But like I said, it is one of my favorites. I'm very picky about my cinnamon. So I'm not a big, huge cinnamon lover, but if there's just hints of it, then I could be okay with that. But this is also one of my very favorites. Next one up is Meant to Be Merry. This was a scent of the month for November. And it says, Merry mint fills the air when crushed candy cane and sparkling sugar brighten a creamy, buttery cookie. Now, I've warmed this once so far. I liked it enough. I wanted to get an extra bar or two. I might do some sort of like in-home, sip and sniff or something, just to see if there's any people looking for last-minute Christmas gifts. But I would assume that this might be a popular one. There's a lot of talk about this one, and there seems to be a lot of people liking that one. Next up is Frosted Cinnamon Roll. An irresistible blend of powdered cinnamon and a pinch of sweet clove topped with a gooey layer of whipped vanilla sugar. I was worried about this one. I was not a fan of sticky cinnamon bun. That has too much cinnamon for me, and I was having to mix other things to kind of calm it down some. To me, that one had a very strong, flat cinnamon scent to me, and I just couldn't do it. So I was hoping this would be better, and I actually do really like this one a lot. Sometimes, some days, I don't know if I just get a different, maybe I get a different, my nose is just not good that day or something, but sometimes if it's just a little bit too much for me, I will like mix a little vanilla bean buttercream. I also have just regular vanilla cream. I've even kind of mixed, maybe even sugar cookie, just to tame it down. Sometimes that cinnamon just doesn't hit me right, and I just gotta, but I do like it a lot. And I ordered a couple extra bars because I had someone that actually just bought one for me the other day, and I was out, so I wanted one for me and a couple more on hand. Next one up, vanilla bean buttercream, and that one, people talk about it a lot. They love it. It's a great bakery. It's good on its own. It's great as a mixer. And yeah, it is really good. It's very creamy, just very rich. It says decadent buttercream frosting made with the freshest butter, whipped with cane sugar and vanilla extract. Okay, next one up. Make Me Snickerdoodle. That one is, I believe, just in the catalog. It was one of the top 10, or one of the new 10 cents. It says homemade cookie dough sweetened with brown sugar and vanilla bean rolled in sugar and cinnamon and baked to perfection. So I was also worried that maybe, how much cinnamon is this going to be? Am I going to like this one? And I do like this a lot. I think it's hit or miss with some people. This one, this one just really smells really strong. Like I said, I just got these today. Sometimes, I just let them usually sit, for a week or two and, then come back to them. But that's another one of my favorites. I got a few more bars to go through. So now we're going to talk about some pine sort of scents, wintry scents. Very Snowy Spruce. Excuse me. That's been around a very long time. I don't know if it's left in the catalog for several years. If it did, it maybe just popped out one season and came back. I don't know. I've done a lot of research on some old catalogs, but I just got to really gather all my information. But I do want to do some fun videos about those. But Very Snowy Spruce is, it is good. I do like the tree scents. I'm not going to lie. I love them. So it says, breathe the fresh forest air, balsam, spruce, and cedar branches embrace the warmth and amber and woody pine cones. Yeah, this was really good. I used this, like the other day I had Snowberry in one warmer, Very Snowy Spruce in another, and I might have had cinnamon pine cones in another one, and I don't know, but the whole mixture of everything just wafting around in the house, it was beautiful. But yeah, this one's really good. Snowy. I usually put this in the club at the end of the season because I don't know, sometimes I worry about that one. Okay, next one up is Sleigh Ride. This one's journey through the snow amid crisp air, fallen fir needles, and a touch of tart cranberry. A lot of people like this bar. The jury's still out on that one for me. I don't know. Sometimes I walk in the room and go, oh my gosh, that's so good. And then later on, it's okay. I think it's good. I'll have to decide whether I'm going to club it or not. I'm probably going to throw it in there and then decide later. But it was part of a collection. I think it was the holiday collection, the 5-pack bar. So I don't know. We may see it in the catalog. There's a lot of people that really love it. So, I don't know if it's going to replace, Very Snowy Spruce. I don't know. Is it going to kick one of those out? It's a game. And this one here is Frosted White Pine. This is pine needles and crisp green shiver in winter air. Yes. I put this in my sunroom. I only have 2 warmers in there. Like I said, I use 1 cube in each one. It's a it's a really big room though, but I know sometimes these pine scents are really strong. I actually don't have a Christmas tree up, and even if I did, it's a fake Christmas tree, so you know I don't smell anything. But man, I mean I have it's a sliding glass door. It's like it was built onto, so it's still got that sliding glass door. And when I walked in that room, I'm like, oh my God, yes. So this one I definitely will be clubbing. Frosted White Pine, excellent. I love that bar. I like this one more than Sleigh Ride. Now I know there's a lot of people that feel just the opposite, but for me, this is the one I like the most of all I mean, between the two new pines. This one here, Cinnamon Pinecones, was a scent of the month. I think it was last December, and I had predicted that to come in the catalog, and it did. And I like this one a lot too. The warm scent of sparkling pine cones adorns festive fir, balsam branches, and a class of hint of sweet cinnamon stick. Like I was worried about that one because I thought, oh man, cinnamon, I don't know. You know, am I going to like that one? But it's tame enough. I don't mix anything with it, but oh man, it is good. Warm, I mean, cause like it still smells a lot of cinnamony right now, but I mean, just warming it, it's beautiful. But like I said, like I said, I put one cinnamon pine cones, one snowberry, one very snowy spruce, and I can't remember what the other one was, but oh man, all four of those were excellent. Also in my party haul, I did go ahead and get a 3-pack of light bulbs. So Scentsy used to sell light bulbs individually for $2 each, and they've just decided to bundle them in a pack of 3 for $5. So I bought that new warmer. Oh gosh, it's new. It's got the snowflakes on the outside. I can't exactly remember what it's called, but I had one blue bulb, so I have it in there. And I have an old Scentsy warmer called Blizzard, which I like putting a blue bulb in that one too. It's really pretty. And so I only had one bulb in that 25 watt, so I went ahead and got another 3-pack of those just to have on hand. I also got a pack of the cotton cleanups. And these are great because there's a little cardboard handle that, you know, you just hold on to and it soaks up the wax. Like I said, I am usually a one cuber, so I don't use these really for the 1 cube. So sometimes though, I might just decide I want to do something, you know, maybe I just want to put 2 cubes in and see how it does. Sometimes I'm afraid that it'll overpower my house, or, you know, because I mix scents, I don't really know how strong I want it to, you know, 2 cubes in every warmer, you know, might blow me out of the house. But but when I have 2 or sometimes 2 or 3 cubes in there, if I decide to, you know, do something crazy one day, those do come in handy. Otherwise, I might do a video on sort of how I do pop my wax out and how I clean my warmers. I also added a few pods in. I have one wall fan diffuser that I use down my hallway. And when I don't have a warmer in there, I'll put a fan diffuser in there. And right now I have Polar Bear Hug in there, and it was my last set of pods, so I went ahead and decided to get another one. And I also wanted to try the Sleigh Ride in the pods. I usually just use one of the pods in the thing. I know you can use 2 or whatnot. And then I also have an air purifier that I also have in my sunroom, so I sometimes I'll pop one in there too. It just depends on what other scents I have going on. This one here is Very Snowy Spruce. I went ahead and got one of those just to kind of compare the two and see. Sometimes pods are a little different than the wax, and you know, you just never know, like, is it the same? Do you like it a little better? I really do like Polar Bear Hug a lot. I haven't melted the wax yet. That is also another favorite one that I also club at the end of the month, or end of the season, because I would be very, very upset if that didn't come back. It used to be called Eskimo Kiss back in the day, and they renamed it a few years ago. But it is very refreshing in like a hallway. If you have a chance to, you know, if you have a hallway, put it in there. It's really good. Okay, so let's see. I think that wraps up my party haul, or, you know, my last order party haul. And I do have 2 more sets of things I want to share, but I do want to put that in a new video. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.